So at Cataclysm, the whole world of Azeroth totally changes, and that's dropping in under 2 weeks on the 30th of April. And there's a reason why that's more terrifying than looking inside your mother's bedside table. It's a buggy mess. No, seriously, there isn't just a few bugs here and there. The game is more broken than the mental stability of a Septim Ring enjoyer. There are pages and pages of people from the community forum reporting loads of bugs, all the way back from March, which still haven't been fixed. Basic things you'd never expect to be broken, like lighting problems and hair colours not working properly in the barbershop, new quests not working, and even somehow the Northrend and Outland quests have simply stopped doing what they're supposed to do. Classes aren't working properly, key abilities and talents just don't function. Very often pets decide that they're going to sit on a sunbed with a pina colada instead of following your commands. I mean, even a pet bar sometimes doesn't appear. And a final one that does it for me is Blizzard's recent blue post. Block now works properly. I mean, how did they manage to break such a simple function within the game? It really feels like Cataclysm is not getting the development time and effort that it truly needs in order to be ready. Realistically, Cataclysm is an expansion that released with way more content than any other expansion when you consider the old world revamp. Therefore, it does require more development time than any previous Classic WoW expansion. But the problem is, a lot less people are going to play Cataclysm Classic, and Blizzard's upper management are very likely aware of this fact, and therefore they simply won't devote a bigger budget to the project, anywhere near as big anyway as the launch of Wrath of the Lich King Classic.
Oh, your half! There is no your half of the money! There is only my all of it, do you understand? Why should I be penalized because of your sloppiness?
And that's why we're very likely going to get a dog's dinner product. It's not always the developer's fault. I mean, the Classic development team are under a lot of pressure right now to devote their development hours to working on Season of Discovery, which is very likely going to be a version of the game with a much bigger player base. Player base? What the hell? A player base than Cataclysm, without a shadow of a doubt, unless they release more features that Classic WoW players absolutely hate, like Nightmare Incursions. So basically, most of the development team are now working on new content for Season of Discovery, and Cataclysm has been given to the new interns with barely a year of experience in game design. That's my theory anyway, which is obviously slightly satirical. I mean, I said this ages ago. Cataclysm Classic, it needed something, some unique selling point, something that we haven't seen before, to actually get people to play it. A lot of people have this overwhelming hatred for Cataclysm, which in my humble opinion is a little bit misguided, but nonetheless that hatred is there. Many people just don't even want to entertain the possibility of trying Cataclysm Classic. Blizzard definitely needed some kind of incentive to encourage Classic players to at least try Cataclysm Classic, but instead their mindset for Cataclysm is just totally different. Unfortunately, they just want to release it as fast as possible. Very obviously it is going to be a totally unfinished and scuffed product, and they're cycling through other phases as fast as possible. This way they can quickly rush through all of the expansions, barely finishing the content, releasing them with scuffed with loads of bugs, but they do sell loads and loads of character boosts. They quickly cash in, move on to releasing the next expansion, and that's it. This may be a very negative opinion, but I really do feel like now they are only going to be releasing Classic WoW expansions just purely to sell the character boost and cash in on that. Anyway guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm going to be releasing way more Cataclysm videos in the future up to the release. Anyway, ciao.